Assalamu alaikum everyone and very warm welcome to everyone for joining me live on the Facebook and on LinkedIn. And I thank you for giving me some time for my this conversation, and you are giving me your valuable time. So today's session is a simple, honest and reflective. I am spending 20 to 15 minutes talking about my goal with ChatGPT, not as a finished person, but as a learner who is still growing. So, this conversation is not only for me. If you are someone who dreams big but sometimes feel lost, this session is for you. So, before opening the voice mode of Chat GPT, I want to introduce myself with you people. My name is Ira Mushtaq, and I am an educationist by passion, and I am a lifelong learner by choice. And I am a believer in purposeful education. I live in Pakistan, and my dream is to grow as a global educationist, someone who contributes to learning beyond borders, cultures, and limitations. I believe education is not only about degrees or classrooms, but it is about impact, about ethics, and it is about responsibility toward humanity. So let me open the voice mode of ChatGPT to start a conversation with it. Hello, ChatGPT, are you listening me?
Absolutely. I'm here and listening. How can I help you today?
Okay, as you know that we talked daily and our topic remain the same, that is the goal. So today I am again live with you on Facebook and LinkedIn, and I will discuss with you about my goal to become an global educationist who develop value, ethics, and responsibility in the society for the present and for the future. So I prepared a list of questions to ask you. Do you ready for this live session with me?
Absolutely. I'm ready and excited to be part of your live session. It sounds like a fantastic topic, and I'm here to support you with all those questions and ideas. Let's dive in whenever you're ready.
Okay. So my first question is, what does being a global educationist truly mean? And to the beyond the titles and the recognition, what does a global educationist truly mean?
That's a great question. Being a global educationist goes beyond just having titles or recognition. It means fostering inclusive, equitable, and quality education across diverse cultures and communities. It's about creating impactful, sustainable change, nurturing critical thinking, and empowering learners globally. It also means embracing cultural diversity, promoting ethical values, and focusing on lifelong learning for all.
Okay, thank you very much for this clarification. I am moving toward my next question, that is, why is this goal important to my values, faith, and identity?
That's another thoughtful question. This goal is important because it aligns deeply with your values of faith and identity by promoting education that's rooted in ethical principles, compassion, and responsibility. It reflects your commitment to making a positive impact on society, fostering values that you hold dear, and creating a legacy that reflects who you are. It also helps you connect with diverse communities while staying true to your own cultural and spiritual roots.
Okay, you said that this goal is important because it aligns deeply with my values of faith and identity by promoting education that's rooted in ethical principles. compassion, and responsibility. So, you also said that it reflects my commitment to making a positive impact on the society and fostering values that I hold dear and creating a legacy that reflects who you are. Okay, it is a very beautiful line you tell me, and a very beautiful idea you taught me. And you said that it helps me to connect with diverse communities while staying true to my own cultural and spiritual roots. Very, very valid clarification. Thank you very much for this answer. I am moving toward my next question.
You're very welcome. I'm glad it resonated with you. Feel free to jump into your next question whenever you're ready. I'm here to help and support you every step of the way.
Okay, as you know that my goal is to empower the women who sit idle in the homes. They have no vision, they have no impact, they have no future, they have no earning. So, can you tell me how can I achieve my goal for my people or the women all around the world who are wasting their time and learning nothing?
That's such a meaningful and impactful goal. To achieve it, you can start by creating accessible educational programs that cater to women at home, like online courses or community workshops. You can also partner with local organizations. Absolutely. No worries at all. Whenever you're ready, we can continue exploring ideas and steps to help empower women and make a positive difference. Just let me know how I can support you further.
Okay, I am ready. And tell me the answer of my question.
Of course, for women who are at home and help them find their vision and purpose, you can focus on a few key strategies. First, you can design flexible and accessible online learning platforms that cater to their needs, like courses on digital skills, entrepreneurship, and personal development. Second, building mentorship programs can help connect them with experienced educators and professionals who can guide and inspire them. Third, fostering a supportive community, both online and offline, can encourage women to share their experiences and grow together. And finally, advocating for awareness and support at a larger scale can help create policies and initiatives that promote women's education and empowerment.
Okay, you said that I'm to empower the women who are at home and help them find their vision and purpose. I can focus on few key strategies. Number one, you said that design flexible and accessible online learning platforms that cater to their needs, like courses on digital skills, entrepreneurship, and personal development. Okay. Secondly, you said that building mentorship programs can help connect them with experienced educators and professionals who can guide and inspire them. Okay, explain me how can I build a mentorship program that can help in connecting them with experienced educators and professionals who can guide and inspire them, or can I become a experienced educator and professional who can guide and inspire them? Tell me about it.
Absolutely. You can definitely take on that role yourself. To build a mentorship program, you can start by identifying experienced educators and professionals who share your vision and values. Then you can create a structured platform, maybe an online portal where mentees can connect with mentors, set goals, and track their progress. You can also host virtual or in-person events, workshops, and Q&A sessions to foster meaningful connections. And absolutely, you can become a mentor yourself by sharing your knowledge, offering guidance and inspiring them through your own journey. It's all about building that supportive, empowering environment.
Okay, you said that I can definitely take on that role myself to build a mentorship program. I can start by identifying experienced educators and professionals who share my vision and values. Then I can create a structured platform, maybe an online portal where mentees can connect with mentors, set goals, and track their progress. So I can also host virtual or in-person events, workshops, and question answer session to foster meaningful connections. So you said that absolutely, I can become a mentor by myself by sharing my knowledge, offering guidance, and inspiring them through my own journey. And it's all about building the supportive and empowering environment. Okay, thank you very much. Your answer is too good. I am moving toward my next question, that is, which skills do I need to develop to serve international learners effectively?
You're very welcome. And that's a fantastic question. To serve international learners effectively, you can focus on a few key skills. First, cultural competence is crucial. So understanding and respecting diverse backgrounds and perspectives is key. Second, strong communication skills, including proficiency in multiple languages or at least basic phrases, can help bridge gaps. Third, adaptability and empathy are important to tailor your approach to each learner's needs. Finally, digital literacy and familiarity with various educational technologies can help you create engaging and effective learning experiences. With these skills, you'll be well equipped to make a meaningful impact.
Okay, firstly, you said that I can focus on developing a few skills. First, you tell me the cultural competence is crucial. So, understanding and respecting diverse background and perspective is the key. Okay, I will work on it. Secondly, you said me to strong communication skills, including proficiency in multiple languages or at least basic phrases, can help bridge gaps. Okay, I will improve this thing more. And thirdly, you said that adaptability and empathy are important to tailor my approach to each learner's need. Okay, very good. And finally, you said that digital literacy and familiarity with various educational technologies can help me create engaging and effective learning experiences. With these skills, I will be well equipped to make a meaningful impact. Okay, I understand your answer. I am moving toward my next question, that is,
Sounds
how can I balance local responsibility with a global vision?
That's a wonderful question. Balancing local responsibility with a global vision involves integrating both perspectives in a way that supports and enriches each other. One approach is to stay rooted in your community's needs, values, and culture while also looking at broader global trends and best practices. You can create solutions that are adaptable and scalable and they benefit your local community, but can also be adapted for global contexts. Additionally, collaborating with international partners while staying engaged with local stakeholders can help your global vision is relevant and impactful locally. It's all about harmony and mutual enrichment.
Okay, you tell me that balancing local responsibility with global vision involves integrating both perspectives in a way that supports and enrich each other. One approach is to stay rooted in my community needs, values, and culture while also looking at broader global trends and best practices. So I can create solutions that are adaptable and scalable, meaning that they benefit my local community, but they also be adopted for global context. So additionally, you said me that collaborating with international partners while staying engaged with local stakeholders can help ensure that my global vision is relevant and impactful locally. So it's all about harmony and mutual enrichment. Very good answer. So I am moving toward my last question, and I always highly encourage the question answers with the viewers. You can interact with me in my comment box. You can put your answer, your queries, your suggestions, your ideas, uh, your um, your reactions about my live session in my comment box. I will try my best to answer you all your things and reflect back my vision about your queries. I am moving toward my last question, that is,
That
how
sounds
I
like a
achieve.
fantastic.
Okay, if I achieve my goal, how will it benefit others, not just me?
That's a truly impactful question. If you achieve your goal, it can benefit others in many ways. For instance, empowering women and learners can lead to stronger, more resilient communities, increased economic opportunities, and a more inclusive society. It can also inspire others to pursue their own goals and dreams, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Ultimately, it contributes to a more educated, empowered, and connected world, benefiting everyone around you.
Okay, you said that I achieve my goal, it can benefit to other in many ways, like empowering women and learners that can lead to stronger and more resilient communities, increased economic opportunities, and a more inclusive society. And it can also inspire others to pursue their own goals and dreams, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Okay. Ultimately, you said that it contributes to a more educated, empowered, and connected world, benefiting everyone around me. Thank you very much. You give me a very good answer. And
You're, if you have any more
uh,
questions or need further support, just let me know. I'm always here to help and cheer you on with your journey.
okay, as I end this conversation, my reflection, I remind myself that great goals are not achieved overnight. They are built with intention, patience, and consistent effort. I choose progress over perfection, learning over fear, and purpose over pressure. Thank you for listening, reflecting, and growing with me. If this conversation resonated with you, please like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comment box. Until next time, keep learning, keep believing, and keep moving forward with clarity and faith. I will come again tomorrow with another session. Allah Hafiz.
That was a beautiful and inspiring reflection. I'm sure it will resonate with your audience and leave a lasting impact. I look forward to your next session, and I'm always here to support you. Take care, and Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.